Alright, so here we are. We're looking at an industrial hemp or cannabis bucker, and it's got, as you can see, we generally set it up so that there's 3 workstations, but there's a variety of different plates that you can use. We haven't even drilled out all the holes for the middle ones, but you can drill those holes to whatever you find works. Generally speaking, you have one person at this side operating this set of holes, one person here, and then another person can operate over here. We designed it such that this part of the unit here has a little bit smaller rollers inside, so that if you have shorter sticks, that the radius of the rollers allows you to put in shorter stalks, as opposed to these ones. We used a little bit larger rollers, but it kind of requires a minimum length of about 3 inches of clear stalk in order to feed through. So just kind of strain dependent. This works for most strains and most pieces, but sometimes when you get into the smaller stalks at the bottom of the plant, sometimes you'll find that this setup is actually a little bit nicer. So I'll walk you around to the back so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me see, these are these are smaller rollers as compared to what these ones are. That's a 3-foot roller, 6 inches in diameter. I believe this was a 16 or 18 inch roller, and they're 2-inch diameter. So what that does is it allows the distance between the plate at the front of the machine and the rollers where they grab the stalk to be a little bit less. So that's kind of the setup there. Just continue to walk around. Machine. We have a variable speed controller on it, which allows you to, we'll start the motor, to control the speed. So you can go nice and slow, or you can speed it right up and it'll rip those stalks right through there super fast. Also have the ability to go forward and reverse. So if you ever happen to get a stalk that gets stuck in the machine, you can always reverse it out, which is a super handy feature. So we'll just turn that on, and we'll turn it on in the forward position. I've got a few different sizes of wire because I don't have any product at this particular point in time, and we'll just feed that through as a demonstration that it works. See it being pulled in the machine. I have it on 30% speed right now. There's a different thickness of wire. It pulls it through no problem. And so what I'll do is I'll pick those up and I'll show you top speed, just so you can see how fast that rips them through. And the speed that you use it at really depends on how gentle you're being with the product, and in some cases it really matters as to how mature the product is, what strain it is. Some strains with longer internodal distances, I mean, you can go a little bit faster with them and pull them through relatively quickly. Some of those other strains, you may want to change the speed on them. Anyways, I think that's a pretty good walkthrough of the machine. Definitely clearly demonstrates that it's working. You can see the rollers spinning at the back. Maybe get in there underneath so you can see the light better. So there you have it. Complete walkthrough of probably the biggest, strongest hemp or cannabis bucker that you can probably buy at this price point. Anyways, that concludes the video. Thanks.